Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about Facebook's Diem cryptocurrency and their new wallet. All right, but first, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, let's jump over to the agenda. We're talking about why Facebook is looking at NFTs to go crypto. And I'm going to give you an update on Diem and the Novi Wallet. I'm going to do a little preview. All right, so let's jump over to Twitter. The first thing you may have not heard of is the Novi Wallet. Let me back up to Novi. This is at Novi on Twitter. Novi is a digital wallet changing the way money moves. Okay? Novi Financial is a licensed money transmitter. All right. So you can read about Novi here. Look at some of the tweets. And I want you to just check out this one comment. Somebody said, when is it going to launch? And it says, we're still working on building Novi, but we can't wait for you to have the chance to use our digital wallet. Look out for more news to come, or visit us at novi.com to sign up for email updates. So let's check out novi.com. This is a connected wallet for a connected world, they say. So they got some fancy graphics. Novi is a new digital wallet for the Diem payment system that helps you keep more of your money. Okay, now when was the last time you heard the word Diem on this channel? Let's jump back. This is why you gotta check out all the old videos. New videos every day. And I want to reference a video that I did before. A month ago, I did a video about Facebook chooses Polkadot blockchain. And it was about Facebook gives a Diem. So check that video out so you can follow the progress of this effort by Facebook, so you can see how things are changing as they go along the path. We'll see what ends up happening in the end. So today we're talking about this Novi wallet, which wasn't discussed in our last update. So you can see how things are developing. And they claim Novi's changing the way money moves. Is it? Novi is from Facebook, so you'll be able to access it from your favorite apps. You will. Who else will? Because we know Facebook's had some issues with security. It says you can send your money as easy as sending a message. Send and receive in just a few moments. No surprises. Keep more of your money. Okay, they got this. Security is their commitment to you. Customers are verified with a government-issued ID to protect their accounts. So here we're getting into some real policies here. Now they're talking about customer care is open 24/7. Really? So Facebook should be hiring a ton of people then. Diem is a new global payment system designed to help enable open, instant, and low-cost payments around the world. Now they're talking about blockchain built on a secure, scalable, and reliable blockchain that gives people equal access to financial services. Really? Which blockchain is it built on? Backed by the Diem Reserve of Assets. So now they're going in with the Tether strategy, because they're saying that their stablecoin is backed by cash, or, that's the key word here, or cash equivalents and short-term government securities. So you can already see what they're doing. So this is going to be a nice leverage play for Facebook, because they're going to be able to create what they're calling a stable coin and offset it the way that Tether has been able to offset their asset and not use actual cash, but instead use what they're calling cash equivalents and short-term government securities, which we know are not cash equivalent. Those government securities have to be sold at a discount for cash. So they're not equivalent to cash then, are they? It's not equivalent to cash if you have to sell it at a discount, right? Okay. If in order to get the value, you actually have to discount what you have. So it's not equivalent, right? Okay. So let's jump over to some articles right now dealing with the future of Diem. This article from theblockcrypto.com by Frank Chaparro. He's talking about the future of Diem hangs in the balance as Novi looks for an alternative. A months-old partnership between Silvergate and the Diem Association has hit regulatory headwinds. Now Novi, Facebook's crypto wallet subsidiary, is looking for a different stablecoin. Okay, so this was a report about what's happening with Diem. This was over a week ago. And looks like they want me to subscribe to get to the details there. Let me back up. And here's another article that was just published today from David Marcus. I'm sorry, from Colin Post. He's talking about David Marcus. Facebook and Novi are definitely looking to integrate NFTs. So this is where I got the title for this report. And it's the Facebook financial head, David Marcus, is showing a lot of interest in the developing world of non-fungible tokens. Marcus said in an interview with Bloomberg on Tuesday, "We can have a positive impact both for creators and consumers." Okay, and then he said that the Novi wallet could be used to store NFTs once it goes live, alluding to the sorts of services the NFT ecosystem needs. Marcus said if you're a creator and you're creating your NFT, you may want to rent your NFT, you may want to sell your NFT, you'll have to store your NFT. Now he claims, or he's, I would take that as he's implying that you will want to store it on his platform. Now we're talking about Facebook's stablecoin plans. Marcus also elaborated on recent comments on the Novi Wallet and its relationship with the long-delayed stablecoin Diem. He reiterated that Novi is ready to launch, but is waiting on Diem to go live. Okay? Now, other than Mark Zuckerberg himself, David Marcus has been the public face most associated with Facebook's plans for a stablecoin. Since Facebook put out a white paper for Libra in June 2019, it has undergone tremendous changes. Libra now goes by Diem. The Calibra wallet has become Novi. And Novi, as they say, has become more interested in exploring other coins. Now, I'd be curious to see which coins that they would be interested in storing. That would be actually very interesting information. When I clicked over here before, it wouldn't let me see the article, so I have to follow up on this. So we'll have to get more information on that, but I'm going to show you a video from the Facebook man, David. And this is David Marcus. This is Fair Use Bloomberg. So I'm just going to share a little bit of this interview with David Marcus on Facebook's digital wallet.
For a couple of years now, and it takes time because it's not just an app, right? So when you have to start the journey to serve as many people as possible who are left behind by the current system. You have to make sure that all of your compliance systems are in place, that customer service is set up in such a way that you can help people if they encounter issues. And we want to make sure that we can earn people's trust over a long period of time. And as a result, it took a tremendous amount of effort to get operationally ready on top of building what I believe is a really good wallet app that will enable people to send money to one another in a really seamless way.
You mentioned that trust, and there are a lot of people out there who are distrustful of Facebook, right? They for whatever reason, they don't want Facebook involved with their money.
reason.
And you wrote a blog post last week. You said you thought that was un-American, that kind of Facebook is getting this rap. What did you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit on why you think Facebook kind of deserves people's trust when it comes to a digital wallet like this?
Look, I don't think we deserve people's trust.
Okay,
I think we
please.
deserve a shot at earning people's trust, right? And I think that
you already had a shot,
we
though.
are well set up to do that. And I think that, we've proven in the past that we can reduce costs in a very significant way with other critical parts of our daily.
Interesting. The first thing he talked about was cost. This man asked him about trust. So he starts talking about reducing cost.
Lives, like communications, like, if you look at how much an international call used to cost and how much text messages used to cost before WhatsApp and Messenger, it was much more expensive, and we helped reduce cost and broaden access to people who couldn't.
He's talking about reducing costs and broaden access. That man asked him about trust.
Afford it before. And so I think that we've done this in the past. We have a track record for that. And I completely understand the scrutiny, and I completely understand the trust conversations. But I'm not advocating for blind trust. I'm advocating for a shot to earn people's trust over a long period of time. And I think we're prepared to do that.
You're advocating, so you're just saying you want people to trust you. You haven't provided us any reason or why. So anyway, I would love to hear what your feedback is on this effort by Facebook to get your money. Would you put your crypto in the Facebook wallet? Do you buy David? I have to tell you, he doesn't have the most trustworthy.
Let's talk metaverse for just a second, because this is something your boss, CEO Mark Zuckerberg, is talking about a lot these days. This idea that we'll all kind of be interacting in a virtual world sometime soon. How do you think Novi will fit into that, and Diem as well? Are these kind of going to be the way that people exchange value in the metaverse someday, or is it too soon to kind of put a stake in the ground there?
Well, I think, thinking about the metaverse as a fully digital environment is actually super helpful when you design products that need to be future-proof. And, when I look at what's going to be needed in the metaverse is basically, really seamless movement of value. And for that, we need a new infrastructure. Interoperability, because you'll want to have multiple wallets able to participate in the metaverse, and sending value from one wallet to another can't be impossible, which is a current limitation of the current payment rails. And then you have all kinds of other things that are really important to think about when you think about the metaverse, and not only related to payments. You can think about smart contracts. And you can think about all kinds of new models for creators to generate revenues by creating digital assets, NFTs.
I think David really just doesn't get it. The creators have to trust the platform that they choose to create on. So he's ready to get these things from people, but he doesn't understand why people are not going to be interested in giving what they have to Facebook. Post in the comments your take. I want to thank you for liking this video. If you don't like this video, make sure you look at all my other videos, daily crypto videos. Keep watching them until you find one you like. If you watch every single video and you don't like none of them, send me a DM and explain why. Until tomorrow, one.